Aries, gang, welcome to your mid-month reading. This is for the sun, moon, rising sign of Aries. If your Venus is in Aries, this is also for you, or your midheaven, which pertains to career. This video is for you. If you're cross-watching, hello. I hope you find all that you are looking for. Yeah. So, Aries, what were we going through for the overly thematic reading? I have to be honest, I don't remember. I think I remember, okay, a little bit. So I think I remember I was talking about it's all or none. Like either you're going to invest completely into your business or into your love relationship, or you're expecting that to be the case with whoever's interested in you. Like either you're going to see the full commitment, you're going to commit yourself fully, or like not at all, right? You're not entertaining anything else. Okay. All right. Let me just tell you guys, you know, keeping that attitude and being stubborn as Aries people are, it's going to work out in your favor. It's going to work out in your favor. Okay, let me show you what's going on. So first row, you have the Seven of Wands. If this is the first time you've watched my videos, hopefully it's focused. Seven of Wands came up, but in reverse, followed by the Knight of Wands, and then the Strength card, which upright looks like this. Very pretty card, but Strength card in reverse. Second row, we have the Four of Cups with the Six of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Okay, last row we have the Seven of Cups, followed by the Three of Wands and the Two of Swords with the Three of Pentacles that was laying over top of that. Bottom of the deck we have the Ten of Cups with the Hanged Man and the Page of Wands and the Sun card. So let me just say this, if you guys are involved with someone, especially a fire sign, although I do not like to attribute these cards to specific zodiac signs, I'm getting nothing but fire and I'm getting nothing but nonsense, which you are not entertaining, which you will come to, I don't want to say win, but you will come to get all that you deserve by not entertaining the BS, right? You're taking a different approach. Aries normally are very impulsive people, very direct, very passionate, very forward. Now, I feel like you've put forth all the effort you possibly could have in this situation as it pertains to love and who you may be dealing with or have dealt with in the past, right? And you are going to take a wait and see approach. You're going to see if this person is actually serious about you. Yeah, you're not going to compete for anybody's love and or attention. It's impossible to do that anyway. How can you expect to build with somebody if you're dating multiple people or you're still playing the field, right? If you just want to be completely single, then just express that. Or if the person that you've been dealing with, they kind of have that feeling where they just want to be single and just continue to play the field, they need to let that be known and stop trying to string you along, because you're not going to entertain those types of games. You will easily move forward. I just do want to advise though that you don't lose your cool, that you remain in control of the fire within you, your impulse, you're wanting to lash out. You aren't going to be petty in that way anyway. I don't see that, but I sense that somebody's been trying to get your attention and it's been negative attention. They've been kind of trying to show off and show out, right? With this Knight of Wands, it's very immature energy. That's what I'm getting, and it's not being well received. Somebody's not paying attention to that, whether that be you or the other person. And so the obstacles that you will find yourself in coming into the mid-month of May, you might be jealous, or this person might be jealous. The reason why they're acting out can stem from them being jealous by something that you may have done or that you may have said, which could have been harmless, but they didn't see it that way. Here we go. However, there's some jealousy, or there may be some resentment that needs to be let go of. You guys need to not allow other people to get into your ear about what to do next in your relationship, especially when it comes to a romantic relationship, right? Because at the end of the day, it's only going to involve two people, or it only should involve two people, you and the person that you are with or interested in building with. You know what I'm saying? It's not a group project. Okay, this is something that the two of you, especially if you're over the age of 18, you should be mature enough now to handle these situations on your own. Stop listening to people, because other people are going to perceive situations a lot differently. If they are not on the same spiritual walk as you, they can very well deter you and distract you from somebody, or building with somebody that you actually should be with or could be with, and that you could make into something great. I wanted to say that. But yeah, somebody potentially could be interfering, so stop listening to people. Get in touch with those feelings of jealousy or resentment, though. If you're still holding on to someone's transgressions from the past, you need to let that go, especially if you're dating somebody new or trying to move forward and find new love. You need to let go of the past, and just so that you can make sure that it does not repeat itself. But yeah, definitely with this Six of Pentacles and this King of Pentacles, as it pertains to the relationship, you need to bring harmony into it. There is no sense of harmony. There needs to be reciprocity, a good give and take. Stop being so self-absorbed. If it is you, Aries, because you can be that way, or if it's this other person, you need to stop being selfish. You need to stop keeping things to yourself, emotions, especially when dealing in a relationship, because nobody can read your mind. You know what I'm saying? Psychic abilities can only go but so far. Telepathic abilities can only go but so far. So you guys need to change those types of behaviors where it's like, oh, I can do bad all by myself. Yeah, and you'll be 90 and very much by yourself and very much alone. Do you really want that? Because you can manifest that if you keep continuing, if you continue to behave in a way that is very self-absorbed, that is potentially narcissistic, and where you there is no balance, and you kind of put other things above your partner, where they don't feel appreciated, they don't feel like there's space for them, they feel left out. As well, some obstacles that you may be going through, or the reason why there's been so much chaos and disorder, and you're kind of like, you or the person that you are interested in may be going through some financial difficulties, right? You may not know how to ask for help, and or you, the other person, or both of you may be too heavily involved in your work. You're trying to make sure that you are financially stable enough to be able to continue to provide for yourself and to sustain your comfortable lifestyle, but as well be able to share that with somebody else. Yeah. So that may be affecting this relationship. But I'm just getting a sense that other responsibilities are taking the forefront. They're more of a priority than like expanding on the love. And that's why there's kind of been like a halt in seeing progression, right? Which kind of leaves you feeling in this last row with the Seven of Cups, the Three of Wands, and the Two of Swords with the Three of Pentacles. It kind of leaves you feeling a little bit confused, making you feel like you're not a prize, making you feel like making you feel like an option, which nobody likes to feel like, making you feel left out, making you feel neglected in some sense. And that the relationship is imbalanced, that they're not treating you as an equal, that they are not seeing you or hearing you out. But I mean, if that's been the case, as long as you sit with and work through this energy, or as long as the person, if you're cross-watching, if you sit through and work on these energies and figure out a way to express that to the person, you guys need to sit down and have a talk to bring harmony with this six here bring harmony and balance back into the relationship, reprioritize the relationship as well as yourself without forgetting about yourself and your responsibilities, and remaining that air of independence and still being able to do the things that you desire to do to keep your goals and keep yourself aligned and in check. Once you work through that, right, or once you realize that's where you want to move, then things can progress forward in that way. I feel like I'm not really making sense. But yeah, somebody is coming forward, definitely. They're going to recognize their wrongs. They're going to be doing the work, or you very well, whether that is you or the person that you're interested in, and somebody's going to be taking that initiation to bring this success. There's going to be a revival of optimism and faith and hope and love. So you guys will clear that up. But somebody is definitely at the moment taking a more wait and see, backseat approach. Yeah. Because sometimes people feel like if they have to question the position that they play in your life, then they kind of have the answers that they need, even though that might not be the case. But that can very well be what somebody is feeling or thinking right now. Like, okay, they're not giving me a clear, concise direction on where this is going. So that's kind of telling me they still want to play the field. And so they're seeing the imbalance and they're wanting to move on unless a change is made. So that could very well be the case. Now, if this is in regard to work, you guys have been waiting a while to start a new job. You're getting impatient. You're losing hope. Kind of the doubt and insecurity is starting to sneak in. Just be in correspondence with the people that you're waiting to hear back from. Send an email. Try to call them. Maybe look for another job in the meantime. If you can get a loan, ask for one. But you know, you have to do your part too, right? Show them that you are definitely interested, that you're committed to moving forward with this job that you may have been waiting on, and you can hear good things, but you have to ask for it. If you've already been working, there's some issues you have to get through in the workplace. People are gossiping, being petty. But the gag is, you are smarter than a 5th grader and you have figured this out. You don't even have to talk to people to know that they've been talking about you behind your back type of thing. You're not even going to give them the time of day. I'm sensing that. Because you go to work, and if you're not passionate about what you're doing, you have already been looking elsewhere anyway for another job, which you will come to get, right? I'm seeing with the 7 of Cups, you may be putting in different applications and you hear back from somebody that is wanting to work with you. You're hearing back from another job that is better suited for you. Be careful with your spending though. I do want to say that if you've been making a lot of money, especially when you come into new money, a lot of people, once you reach a new tax bracket, they don't know what to do with their money. You can be, I don't know if spendthrift is the word. I feel like that's somebody that likes to save money. But if you are very careless with your money, just watch that going into mid-month. You always want to save for a rainy day. So be careful about that. Figure out different ways that you can invest your money to garner more successes. And that can allow you to get out and enjoy life more. That's what I'm getting with that. So just be careful with your spending. If you're unhappy with a job, put in applications. You will hear back from a job by the end of the month. Now is a good time to put those applications in, and going into June you can start something that is more fulfilling for you. It matches your skill sets, your abilities, it matches your time. If you kind of want more flexibility in the workplace, it's a better suit for you. It matches you well. It matches your personality well. So do that. But if you are okay with your job, just know that people are talking behind your back, and just don't give them the time of day. Their karma will come back around on them. And then you guys already know about love. So as far as chakras go, balance your root chakra, your sacral chakra, and your heart chakra. I feel like that might be underactivated.